In previous versions of Revoice Pro, if you wanted to, for example, create an APT or a doubler, you always had to take into account creating an output track to accommodate that process. Now notice in the output section here, as opposed to having to choose a track, we have a default setting of automatic. Let's click the new process and you can see that Revoice Pro automatically creates the output track, and it's borrowed the name from lead vocal. In addition, it's also appended out. So this is incredibly useful. Now notice under here, we have the ability to select a new process group. Now when we select a new process group, essentially what this allows us to do is have one APT that's linked to multiple tracks. If we want to make any adjustments to the APT, we can simply do so for all of the tracks by just opening up one window. So for example, we are now looking at the attributes for group 1, and I can simply adjust any of these parameters, and I could even include pitch into this if I wanted to. And this is going to propagate against all of the tracks that were associated with this process group. Another area that we see improvements in is the way in which Revoice Pro deals with warp regions. So for example, let's solo out our lead vocal track. We'll just maximize this to its full resolution. And the simple shortcut of using the W key will automatically convert this to a warp region. Furthermore, using the Option or Alt W will automatically select all of the pitch blocks. They will be conformed to being tuned to 100%, and this is of course depending on where these notes are residing. In addition to that, we also have some clear visual feedback in terms of the center pitch of all of these individual pitch blocks. I've got a Studio One song open. Let's lasso select all of the events. We will choose audio and edit with Revoice Pro. So you notice a couple things. First of all, you'll notice that we no longer have to manually map out each track one by one. There might be a couple other things that you'll notice as well. So for example, in addition to the track name that's being taken from the Studio One song, we also have visual information as to any color coding that was done within Studio One. So for example, if I was to change this into a different color altogether, you'll see that this updates in Revoice Pro. So if you're the type of person that likes to color code your audio events visually, this is going to be a huge time saver. Now in addition, if you've done any work within Revoice Pro and you rendered the actual audio events, your Revoice Pro session will now be fully recalled if you choose the restore option. The Vibrato Warp functions in Revoice Pro 4 lets your singer keep their natural expression and personality, even with significant time adjustments. Vibrato Warp points also allow detailed manipulation of a vocal vibrato in ways no other software can offer. Control the vibrato intensity and speed, give the vibrato smooth start and end points, and choose if you want to apply those changes to a small or large portion of the sound, all intelligently based on the singer's own natural vibrato.